Hi guys, and welcome back. So today's video is going to be a chatty one, and I decided to sit down and share with you those perfumes that I decided to add to my perfume wish list for 2020, and I will also update you how I stick to my perfume must buy list that I set up in the beginning of the year. So guys, as you might know, I've done a whole video in which I picked 24 different perfumes, 2 for each month, depending on my mood at the time. So for example, I picked something floral and fresh for the spring and summertime, and warmer, sweeter perfumes for the cold weather. And I decided to do that because I've been dreaming about certain perfumes for many years, but I'm that person that gets really spontaneous when new releases come across, and so I want a certain perfume and I kind of save for it, and then a new fragrance is launched and I'm very interested in it too, so I buy it instead of buying that perfume that I told myself I will buy. And I decided to prevent that from happening, so I did a whole video in which I explained my choices, and if you missed it, make sure to check it out after watching this one. And I told myself, and I told in that video, and normally when I make a promise to myself, I stick to it, and I love to stick to my plans because I am very satisfied when I fulfill my dreams and reach my goals. And so I picked perfumes that I want to get, and I decided no matter what, I will get those, and then if I have some money left, I can get something else that is newly launched. I hope you know what I am talking about, and I wanted to update you on how that's going, because, you know, even though I love to stick to my plans, things are not always going according to the plan. So yeah, well, anyway, probably let's get started, and I would like to know if you can actually relate to those making plans situations, and when you don't get what you want and you buy something else instead. If that has happened to you at least once, please let me know that I'm not alone. So you guys, first of all, I need to tell you that I planned to get Vanille Fatale by Tom Ford, and I got it, and I'm very satisfied and happy about this purchase. It was an expensive perfume to buy, and I bought it, and I love it because this is a vanilla that beats many other vanilla perfumes, and it is one of a kind in my collection, and every time I wear it, I'm super excited because it makes me feel really good. That's for I planned to get it in January, and I got it in January. However, I also wanted to get Vetiver and Golden Vanilla by Jo Malone, and I didn't get it. Well, first of all, I wasn't the fan of it when I first tried it. The next time I tried it, I liked it but had no money for it. So maybe I will get it in the end of the year, because I have a feeling this perfume is suitable for the colder weather that, you know, will come back, but hopefully not soon. And with that being said, we are moving to the February's month, and I wanted to get Rose Freak that I have right here, and I want it because of this limited beautiful packaging, and I'm very happy that I bought it. I've actually already done a review on it the next day I got it, but that same day I also saw a cool post on Instagram, and that was a pink hoodie with something about a prick on it, and I got it. I ordered it right before my language school where I work got shut down. So yeah, I'm waiting for that hoodie to come so I can try it on, even though that was a blind buy, and I wanna film that review in that hoodie because I love to match my outfit to perfumes. I know I'm very weird, but that's who I am. Well, another perfume that I wanted to get in February was probably Sogno Reale from Mente Rosa, and that is a pricey perfume, and due to the current situation in the world, you know that everybody is limited in their finances, and so I didn't get it, and I'm afraid I won't be able to buy many perfumes this year. And I'm actually very grateful for those who send me perfumes in form of samples, travel sprays, or actually support me on Patreon, because you know the views on YouTube went down, and I thought people will have more free time at home watching videos maybe while doing other stuff. So keep in mind that there is Yana on YouTube who is releasing videos almost daily, and you can watch me cleaning your apartment or just laying on a couch. You know, I would be really glad for your comments and attention. And with that being said, I hope that I will still stick to my perfume must-buy list of 2020, because I'm a Virgo and I get physical satisfaction when I do what I plan to do. I know, that's super strange. Don't judge me. Alright, so as promised, I want to share with you some perfumes that I add to my perfume wish list, and this is a real perfume wish list. That one that I referred to earlier is a perfume must-buy list. Those are really perfumes that I want to buy, and these perfumes are just my fragrant dreams. And the first one is from my most favorite designer brand, which is, as you all know, Guerlain. And everything is right about it. The only thing that bugs me about Guerlain is that I can't pronounce its name correctly, but that's my fault, which is all right. And they have just came out with Cherry Blossom 2020 Millésime. And you guys, you know, girls are dreaming about beautiful rings when guys propose to them, right? You can propose to me with this bee bottle, which is pink, which is absolutely charming and breathtaking, and even the notes breakdown is amazing, because in there we have the note of tea, and I love tea. There is bergamot, and I love bergamot. It's my favorite citrusy note. There is lilac, and I am obsessed with lilac. By the way, if you know great lilac perfumes, please comment them down below. And there is note of cherry blossom, which is not my favorite flower, but for a certain situation it is just right. And then there is also jasmine and musk, so I imagine it being freshly floral, slightly musky, powdery, and truly gorgeous. And I don't think I'll be able to get this perfume, which I read is available only online or in Japan, and it's probably super pricey, which is definitely out of my budget. And that would be cool if someone gifted me that perfume. I would be seriously shocked, but obviously that won't happen. And that's where we are moving on to the next fragrance, which is way more realistic, and it is from probably my most favorite UK-based indie house, which is of course 4160 Tuesdays, and I'm talking about Tokyo Spring Blossom. I have a sample of it right here that I received in a sample pack when I first tried perfumes from this house, and I remember, even though it was lovely, I wasn't in love with it, so I passed it to my mom, and she found a sample a few days ago and gave me back my Tokyo Spring Blossom, and I tried it out once again, and oh my god, I am sincerely smitten with this beautiful, super juicy, slightly citrusy, extremely powdery violet. You guys, this is fruity, powdery dream, particularly if you love makeup-y scents. Oh, you guys, ZARA is actually very good at creating something with violet, something with that makeup lipstick accord in them. And she has many perfumes that are similar to this one. I own two of them, which is New York 55 and Sex Goddess, and there are more, and they are all very similar, but at the same time there is one element in each of them that makes them smell differently, and believe it or not, I want all of them. And this perfume is not that expensive, so maybe I will buy it, or maybe I will buy it for my mom as her birthday present, because we share birthday on the same date. So yeah, it's 25th of April. She was born on that day and I was born on that day, but there is obviously a slight difference between us. But yeah, anyway, that will be a part of my present for her probably, because I have this thing when I get perfumes from my favorite brands for my favorite people, because I want to smell perfumes that I love on people who I love. And yeah, this fragrance is just amazing. And even though perfumes from ZARA are quite affordable, the shipping bugs me so much because it's around £25, and right now with the crisis, oh my goodness. But there are so many new fragrances that I want from her, and also the older ones that, oh my god, please guys watch my videos. Well, anyway, the next one is called like this, because you know I absolutely can't pronounce its name. I won't even try. And I have a sample of it. It's fabulous. It smells like rice powder with sheared out makeup accord. It's creamy, it's really light, it's radiant, and it's my comforting scent that sits close to the skin. I love to wear it when I am in bed, and maybe I will get it for myself as a birthday present, or maybe I will tell someone else to buy it for me as a birthday present. And even though it is very similar to Vientiane, which is already on my perfume must-buy list from the natural house that is based in USA and is called Providence Perfume & Co. And that is real rice powder and jasmine. That of course is homemade, and it's creamy, it's absolutely fabulous, and they are similar, and I think they will complement each other really well. And with that being said, the next fragrance is also from Guerlain, and when I first heard about it, I was really intrigued by it, and I tried to find it everywhere, and I discovered it only in Frankfurt Douglas a few months later, and I'm talking about LUI from Guerlain, and this is just an oriental dream because it is about benzoing. It has beautiful sweetness, spiciness, and sugary note of pear in it. And even my boyfriend, who we all know is not the biggest fan of perfumes, loves this fragrance, and every time we are in the store he sprays a little bit on himself. And I've been wanting to get it for the longest time ever, and I sprayed in the store from time to time, and one day I didn't see it. So I asked what happened, and they were like, it's sold out and we don't know if it will come back. And I was literally shocked, and I was just like, shame on you, Yana, you wasted your chance. And then it came back, and now the store is closed due to, you know, virus. And yeah, hopefully once it's opened, it's still there and I can buy it with my 20% discount. Well, anyway, the next perfume is just like my imaginary fragrance because it is too expensive for me, and I'm talking about the best from the Maison Dior's Privé collection, which is of course Ambre Nuit. And this is the most perfect, gemmy, ambery, oriental, and most importantly, boozy rose fragrance. I know, it's spectacular, I love it, I want it, it's too expensive for me. I don't know if that will ever happen, but if it happens, oh, that will be my happy day. Well, anyway, the next perfume is a very unique one. Not many people know about it, not many people talk about it, and it is Eau de Attar perfume from the Spanish indie house Santi Burgas. And I tried it at Petit Fragrance, where I smelled 1,000 different fragrances, and that was the one that I loved the most because I remember it is powdery and fresh at the same time. It has that beautiful, deep, sweet smokiness to it. It's just gorgeous and has super cool story to it, and for that quality it is not even that pricey. That bottle is absolutely breathtaking, so yeah, maybe I will get it, who knows, at least I hope. Alright, so the next perfume is the one that I wanted to get for my favorite lavender top list that is coming up really soon, and I didn't manage to get it because it's from Chloé's exclusive line. It's called Lavanda. It's about lavender. It's absolutely great because it's a different take on lavender. It smells really elegant and not herbal, not harsh, but you know, the store is closed. It is sold only in the store. Who knows if I'll be able to get it. Probably I will release my lavender top list without it. The next fragrance that I also want to get is from Byredo. It's Byredo by Byredo. Please correct me about the pronunciation. And I tried it out spontaneously in the store. You know, that's the bottle without the name on it. You can call it whatever you want. And I remember it was so refreshing when I first smelled it. It smelled kind of piney, and later it turned powdery, but in a masculine, or better to say unisex way. And so in the top there is a note of gin, and there is my favorite violet, there is orris root that I'm obsessed with, and note of pine. And so this perfume is really powdery, but at the same time it's fresh and piney. Very unique combination of notes. And what I love about Byredo is that their fragrances are like clouds. They are very seamlessly blended and quite abstract. So I enjoy that style, and I hope I will get that once again very expensive perfume. Next fragrance, I'm sure I won't be able to get, but at least I can dream about Penhaligon's Tralala. And I mean like Tralala, that name, oh my goodness, look at the bottle, don't you want it? I mean like that's so cool, that's so pretty, that's absolutely the fragrance that I miss in my collection. And the notes, everything about them is right. Listen to this. First of all, there is whiskey, and I mean like if I see an alcohol note in the perfume, I want it. Then there is violet. Once again, I'm obsessed with violets. I want it. It's like boozy violet. Oh my god. It makes me really excited. Then there is note of saffron. Not the biggest fan, but you know, hopefully it's really subtle in there. And then there are aldehydes, and I love aldehydes, which are edgy. And then there is leather, carnation, incense, tuberose, patchouli, musk, vanilla, and vetiver. Can it be any better? I mean like no, it's perfect. And I know that is an exclusive perfume, it's a limited fragrance that was done for some brand, and probably it's not available everywhere. You can smell it only in selected boutiques, blah blah blah. I don't care, I want it, but probably I won't get it. Yeah, that's life. Let's move on to the final one, which you know, this perfume wish list wouldn't be completed without perfumes from my most favorite brand, which is of course DSH perfumes. And you know, I want all fragrances from DSH. I mention that every time I talk about DSH perfumes. And the thing is, Dawn has a new fragrance for every day. And just imagine like if I got one of these perfumes every month. Like I open my door and down there is a box. I open a perfume and it is from my wish list. Oh my god, obviously these are crazy fragrant dreams of mine. Maybe if you have some too, I highly encourage you to share them with us. Those are my very inappropriate perfume dreams, and I want everything from Dawn, like 365 days of DSH perfumes. That's literally my ultimate dream, but to receive each of these fragrances every month would be awesome too. And the one that I want from DSH is Egyptian Shalimar, because I love Shalimar. And actually, let me grab my bottle, okay? Here we go, guys. That's my Shalimar, and hers should be even richer, deeper and sexier, and should have that eau de cologne note in the top. And this is obviously a reformulation, and I can imagine how gorgeous Dawn's take on Shalimar is, so I'm dreaming about it. Maybe I will get it, like, you know, like a treat to myself. Like I will get it and it will be like, you know, life is still good, because I'm very stressed out, as probably many of you. Things are happening in the world that no one was prepared for, and I've actually started something that is called Corona Lessons on Instagram, because it teaches me new things every day. And one of them is that I need to wear my perfume, because every day can be the last day. And that sounds horrible, but that's true. That's more true than ever. And yeah, so I want all of these perfumes, all the other ones that I mentioned. And you know, financial crisis, blah 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 blah. And if you can watch my videos, then please do, because you probably simply don't imagine how much that helps me. So the only thing I can wish you is health nowadays. safety, of course, getting perfumes that you want, fulfilling your dreams, spending time with your loved ones. I'm here to entertain you and bring positivity into your day, so make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And of course, if you like my videos and enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear that you are all right. And with that being said, let me know what you want to see from me next, and stay tuned, smell good, check out my social media and Patreon page, buy me coffee if you want to support me, and we'll see each other in the next one really soon. Bye guys.